Real problems at his base.
Yes,
Real
it is.
people.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
The new
gangsta.
baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
Now you know. Now you know. And you also should know by now that the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independently produced program. And as such, the views, opinions, and statements of the expressed by the host, guest, or callers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of KRFS Radio, 99 Gems, ownership, management, or affiliates. So welcome to the ride, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So Q,
Yes.
this time change.
I've been told you.
Yeah.
When I
So
told
y'all
you.
wondering what's happening, this time change is real. That spring forward thing. Ms.
And
Eva,
it
good
really
morning.
shouldn't be. You
Springing forward though. I mean,
yeah, we lost an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start an hour earlier for real.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, I love it on the back end and during Ramadan. And so another part of this whole Ramadan journey, this morning,
Mhm.
I caught myself taking a pause. Like I still been pausing before I take a drink because I'm like, wait, but then I have to remind myself that it's over and I can do it. But it's been interesting. Yeah. So yeah, tag your friends, tell your friends we here, and we got 4 minutes. And I think in the 4 minutes that we have, I just want to say thank y'all to everybody who came to the birthday celebration. It was amazing.
Yo, brother John.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
highlights.
Was good.
Okay, so highlights for me
Okay.
while I was there.
Okay.
One, shout out, the food was good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the JTDs did their thing.
Yes.
Did you get a candy apple?
I got one, but it's still I got a few. So.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
I got a problem with my teeth.
Cut it.
Kind of make it. Yeah.
You got to cut it.
Yeah.
Take a knife, cut it in pieces.
Okay.
All right. Then your song.
Okay. Which one?
Your song that strictly talk about you.
Okay, the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Shout out to AI, right?
Yeah, no. Like amazing.
Yeah,
I wish I could, like, I know you already heard about it, like prior. Did you do it or somebody else did it?
It was I did it.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, then the reaction. Okay. Because I know if like your wife or somebody did it for you.
No, I did it. And then the Believe and Do Good. Shout out to Mr. Edmond. He did that one. Though.
Okay.
Yeah. Believe and Do Good is amazing.
You spending the ones and twos.
Yeah,
you doing your jam pony mix, and I bet you didn't know Brother John can rap. Hey.
Right.
I
kind of forgot about that a little bit.
Yeah. Seeing all the people get on the dance floor and really dance, like the people, so that's like an old school party you come to, and people really have fun. So
that was the intention. And so thank you to my wife and my daughters, you, Chandra, Super Dave, Urban, Rakisha, for like just helping to curate that space, and so many people. Tiffany, we had a blast, right? Miss Eva, she was looking forward to it. Found her dance partner, and that was my brother. And so my brother, when I looked at that video and I saw Miss Eva and my brother doing the California word, that was like one of the highlights, because Miss Eva all night was like, like, I'm here to do it, and I need me a partner.
Because Miss Eva was in it. She was in it to win it.
And so just seeing like that magic happen,
and Kiwi dancing So
that was definitely a amazing moment. So thank you for sharing.
You are a special individual. And happy belated birthday again, right? Because yesterday was actually your birthday.
Yep.
And just to know you, to be a part of the circle, is amazing. You, like, people get to see like Brother John, right? But people don't know Brother John
with the THA,
right? And like, either one of those people are amazing, right? Like, you come up, you're very loyal, like you show up for the people you love and just this community that you love. And the way that what I admire more about you, the most about you, is how you show up for your family.
Yeah.
Right. How you love your wife out loud and proud.
There is no
right.
Man. Come on.
And so, like,
you finna have me in here with the wet face.
I'm just saying, like, and how she love on you too, right?
Yeah, that was amazing. That's all I could say was like, girl, you did that. Like, she did, because she intentionally was like, I just want y'all to have a good time. Like, that was it. She was like, all that work talk, that business stuff, like, leave that outside, and just come and have a good time. And so, yeah, it was definitely amazing. Yeah, Eric, thank you for coming. And that was another piece of it. Like, it was people who came and stayed the whole time, and then it was people who just popped in and showed their face. And like, all of that was love. I understand. Like, I get it. And so, yeah, it was really great. So it's 8:00.
Okay, we gotta take a break.
We're gonna take a break, and then when we come back, we got like some stuff that's coming up. So that was what happened. We're gonna tell you what's happening, and then we got some stuff we're gonna talk about. That was a lady in Georgia who was charged with an abortion charged with attempted murder for an abortion. We're gonna talk about that. Some of the craziness that's going on. We got a good Would You Rather that's queued up for us. And so, yeah, y'all stick around, tag your friends. Tell them you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99 Jams. We'll be back about 6 minutes after the hour.
Tag a friend, tell a friend. Don't miss out.
Bing, bing.
I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday you'll touch the sky. You're an angel, look up, baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together, under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams.
Peace in the streets, love to my brothers, love to my sisters. We all need each other. Children need their mothers and they need their dads. Taking a life that don't make you bad. The fact that you do that is so sad. Pocket watching, plotting on another man's cash. Pick up a book instead of picking up a gun. Increase your knowledge and that'll increase your funds. If everyone succeeds, then crime would decrease and people would live instead of resting in peace. Unity, that's what we need. Stand up and be a positive force in the community.
We are one, we must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams. We must stand together,
Must stand together.
all together as one.
As one people.
United we must
United
stand
we shall rise.
fighting for
And you fight for me
till our race is done.
till we see God.
United we must
United we will rise. Clap with me.
Under
Clap.
God, we
Clap.
are one.
Yes, sir.
We must
Clap.
fly to the
Clap.
sun.
G beat on the track,
Every
man, and I
day,
mean this is from the
fight for
heart.
peace, not destroying
Back and forth to prison, cause my position in the ghetto is wishing my dreams was in my hand, man, instead of so distant. Violent crimes on my record, showing judges I'm reckless. Yes, they think I'm rich and young, like Young and the Restless. Every time I see a young brother rich in peace, got to be the only time when I watch TV. Cause the struggling and suffering is all I see. Besides muscling and hustling at war with heat, I point the finger at the devil, boy, for taking my peace. Cause the only way to live is to take to the streets. But they rate me as a villain for the killing and dealing. For what? My last resort to make me a living. I don't give a damn, tell them so what. I'm gonna survive even if they threaten me with life. The arms of poverty held tight, making life a fight. But in the sky, we got to unite. Keep your head in the sky.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dream. We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together.
Find what's cool because smart is
the new
gangster.
baby.
And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Now you know.
Okay. They say.
Do I need to swap it out?
Oh, they say so. Are you getting sound now? There should be sound.
Yeah. Mika, no worries.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
No worries.
Oh, because we came on before.
Oh.
Before we started talking. Okay.
Got you.
Got it.
All right. Well, welcome again. Thank y'all. And I got again so much love, so much appreciation for everybody who showed up for the party, sent well wishes. I see Mika saying she missed it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of that too, and I appreciate it. So thank y'all. And then also Gymnastics Twins.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you.
Yeah, surely do. And you know what else was Saturday? Culture Creative had the Speakeasy.
Yes.
And Cheyenne, so E. Jackson blessed the stage. Cheyenne blessed the stage.
Yeah.
That was a nice event too. So I was at both.
How often do they have those? Because I'm trying to get over there.
Okay, so there's something almost every weekend.
Okay.
It just all depends on what you're looking for. Like next month is because it's Poetry Month.
Okay.
So they I know they do the Speakeasy once a month. They got the Feelings Over Flats, which is the R&B night. You come in every second Friday of the month. They have an improv class that's going to be on the 28th.
Okay. Sound like fun.
No, it really like
it's
so fun. They got a book club that happens there once really a month.
Culture. Yeah,
it really is. And if you're just looking for somewhere to go just to kind of chill and a nice vibe, that's where it's at. And then we haven't dropped it, but we did announce it on Saturday, May 1st. We're doing the listening room.
Okay.
It's gonna be Cheyenne. Again, intimate setting.
How can I
full band?
Where do I go to get on this
Culture
list?
Creative?
Okay, I need to get on this list.
Yes,
because it sounds like it's a lot of great things happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that, Dan. Say happy belated birthday, old timer. Ain't nothing old but clothes, man. Older, but not old for sure. So thank you for that. And then also this week, I mean, there's a lot happening this week as well. And so Stephanie A. Wynn. She's the founder of the Stephanie A. Wynn Foundation. She joined us a couple weeks ago to talk about the 4th annual Let's Talk About IBD and Wellness Symposium that's happening this Saturday at 10 a.m. In St. Pete. It's an event that actually advances health equity and patient education for individuals living with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, also known as inflammatory bowel disease. You can actually register by going to StephanieAWynnFoundation.org. Also, the Childs Park Community Block Party is happening. It's a fun evening where neighbors are coming together to connect and build relationships. You know, they say, people these days don't know their neighbors. And so we're breaking that narrative and really doing an initiative to focus on bringing residents together, building strong neighborhoods through the community, through our engagement and collaboration. So y'all come out. It's going to be on Scranton Street. If you're from here, you kind of know where Scranton Street is.
If not, Google it.
Google it. Yes, 6th Avenue South and Scranton Street in Childs Park. And what we did was we have maps. We have a map that shows different zones, and so we actually working to create block parties in each one of the zones. And so this is a part of I guess you can call it a small scale activation where we're testing our systems and just kind of refining the process for how we can like really get out and respond to any disasters, emergencies, let people know what's happening, get them some resources in real time. And so, it was a great idea that was developed as a part of the Childs Park Quality of Life Initiative, Neighborhood Strong. Shout out to CDAT, the leadership, Neighborhood Association, Neighborhood Resilience Collective, and everybody. So again, this will be the Childs Park Community Block Party, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. this Friday. And it's an opportunity to meet your neighbors, reconnect with friends, and then learn about ways to be engaged in the community. So y'all come on out to that. And then let's talk about this Afroman story.
Okay, let's do it.
You familiar with Afroman?
Cause I got high. Yeah,
Scranton Street. That's right. That's right. UB. Thank you for being there, UB. Man, every time I see somebody on here, I just can't help but say thank you for showing up. So Afroman, this is what happened. There was a police raid. It was August 2022. Sheriff's deputy in Adams County, Ohio. They raided the home of rapper Afroman. He sung the song Because I Got High. Because I Got High. They were investigating drug trafficking and kidnapping allegations, but here's a key part. No evidence was found. No charges were filed. And during the raid, the police broke down his door. They damaged parts of his home and his security system. Also, they took some cash from him. And then when they returned it, they said it was like $400 was missing.
And then they take cake too?
They was eyeing the cake, the lemon pound cake.
And they said they took the cake.
Okay. Literally took the cake. What he did was he turned it into a music video because he had some home security cameras and also some video that was recorded by his wife. And so when he did this, it was totally unexpected. He turned the footage into a music video and created a song called Lemon Pound Cake. And then another one called Will You Help Me Repair My Door? The video showed the officers doing the raid. It was mocking their behavior, went viral online. And he said that he did it to call out what he felt was a wrongful raid and to help pay for the damages.
Yeah.
You think that would be kind of the end of the story?
Nope.
It's not. The police end up suing Afroman
For defamation.
7 officers sued him for defamation, saying that he damaged their reputation. It was an invasion of their privacy, even though they was in his home. They sued him for invasion of privacy and emotional distress. They argued that he used their likenesses, their faces, and their names without their permission. He made them look bad in the videos on social media, and they were humiliated and harassed. One of the officers even said that people kept sending him lemon pound cake to work. Getting all these lemon pound
so cakes. So where's the accountability on it? You come to the wrong house.
Yeah.
You flip, because when you raid, they flip up your whole house.
Oh, yeah.
Like they mess up your house, and then regardless if they find something or not, they leave it.
Yeah.
So it's up to you to do it.
And that was one of his videos. Will you fix my door? Right?
Yeah, and then you just kind of like, did they win?
No. So the legal battle, the case went to trial this year. And it became a big debate about free speech versus personal reputation, police accountability, and then satire and artistic expression. Afroman, he said that his defense was that his music was comedy and commentary, and it was protected speech. And the verdict was that he won. He was not liable for any claims, meaning that there was no defamation, no damages were owed, no violation of his rights. And the court sided with his argument, saying that his content was to protect free speech, and so he was able to. Yeah,
they ain't lose their job. So I mean, you lost your job and something like that, then maybe we have an argument. But yeah,
their feelings just was hurt.
Yep. Yeah, and his feelings was hurt when you broke into his house.
Yes,
you know. So yeah.
So Afroman, shout out to Afroman. And I looked at some of the videos, and it was definitely interesting.
Okay, and so why you
should have countersued?
Yeah, now okay, so Wig is out here throwing out threats. Iran got 48 hours. Now it's probably like 24.
Okay.
To clear the canal.
Okay. So let me just put this in here. So Trump is threatening to do something.
The bomb do hit. All they ready to go at it.
Okay.
If they don't clear out the canal.
Okay.
And Iran hit back and said, listen, people can get through. They're just scared. They're hesitant because it's a war that you started.
Okay.
And like
so saying we ain't really doing nothing over
right.
Like,
and it was like this has to
like stop doing what you're doing. Like we ain't doing nothing.
And it's saying that like, hey, you know, this goes both ways, like respect, and either you give it or you get neither. Like so we got pay attention to that.
Yeah.
We got ICE that they're thinking about putting in TSA.
So wait, we doing politics with Q.
I guess kind of a little bit.
Run it down.
So you got ICE that look like it's probably going to the airports. You don't know what airport they're going to at this point. They haven't announced because you know there's a lot of delays because of this government shutdown.
Right.
And they cannot come up with the budgets, and it's a standstill. So on nothing, and everybody's blaming everybody. And you're looking at, and the biggest part of this is this voters registration. Okay. Is what's the hold up from my understanding. And what it is that, you know, they want to increase. Mm-hmm. And they keep on saying, all you need is your ID. I've always used my ID. Right. I've never not used my ID, but like you need your original birth certificate. There's other stuff that you need to prove that you are a U.S. citizen coming in to vote.
Okay.
So that's the stand up. That's the biggest thing that's stopping.
Think that they're gonna. You think people will continue to travel now that ICE? They know that ICE.
No, people won't. People won't travel. People be scared.
Yeah.
Because you see the mistakes that they're making.
Airport mistakes,
right? And they're sending people over, and then you know it's a lot of foreign people that you know that's in the airport, and they're traveling. They could be here for vacation. They could be, you know, they could live here at this point. And the fact that the fear that somebody may scoop you up and send you somewhere where you are not supposed to be, you know. So I don't agree.
Okay, I hear that.
And then that's the question too. Are they going to be doing TSA or are they going to be doing ICE work? Like, what is their job? Because they're coming there to help the TSA. But what are they going to be doing there? Because you know a lot of
to do what they going.
I don't even think they're trained to do what they're supposed to do now. But
Like, come on, man, what you doing? And I guess there's maybe some issue with the phone. We do have a guest that's going to be calling in. They said they're calling and it's going to voicemail. So, hopefully we can work through that. I'm not sure.
Okay. Tell them try again.
Okay, have them try it now.
Yeah, tell them try it now. I think I got it fixed.
Okay. All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Makes the dream work. Try it now. Try it again.
Mm-hmm.
That was a suggestion I was going to put now, but the phone said again. And that's somehow your phone be predicting what you're going to say. But yeah, keep your eyes open to that. I haven't traveled in a while, like really caught a plane. I haven't really had a desire to get on a plane, like since a long time right now.
A long time. Yeah. Actually, Cheyenne was supposed to leave to go to Texas.
Okay.
Last week. Because she went to Costa Rica the week before. She was in Costa Rica. She got back. And Wednesday she was supposed to, and we're gonna get you in 1 second, caller. And they she was at the airport like for hours before they eventually just kind of canceled. They delayed like 3 times. And I picked her up like last Friday.
Wow.
At like 11 o'clock at night. After being there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's what I keep hearing. And I think this is a great segue because what we were talking about was how Trump is now saying that he's going to be sending ICE to the airports. And so there's an event this weekend that's happening. It actually has been happening on the last Saturday of the month for the past 10 years. And this event is called Books and Breakfast, and it's hosted by the Bay Area Dream Defenders. And so on the line, we have Jerry with the Bay Area Dream Defenders. Good morning, Jerry.
Morning. How y'all doing today?
Doing
pretty well, good.
Well. And so before you called in, we were talking about ICE going to the airports to support, and air quotes, the TSA and what's happening with them. And we understand that this weekend you're also doing a Know Your Rights and Know Your Risk training. So if you mind telling us a little bit about the Bay Area Dream Defenders, Books and Breakfast, and then what can we expect on this coming Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. So Bay Area Dream Defenders, like Brother John was saying, we were founded like 10 years ago, actually at this point, almost 14 years ago after the killing of Trayvon Martin. Dream Defenders has been working on trying to advocate for a true, free, and safe world for everybody. What we've been doing out in Childs Park in St. Pete is Books and Breakfast last Saturday of every month. We do free food, free books that are culturally relevant to Black communities. So we do books about Black stories by Black authors. And then we try and provide free food, free conversation around some kind of thing going on locally. And so right now, obviously, a lot of people don't know what their rights are when they're dealing with ICE, when they're dealing with police. So we're trying to do a training, try and talk about what your rights are. And not only what your rights are, but, your rights don't just automatically mean they're going to be respected. It's what your risks actually are when you're trying to advocate for your rights. Because knowing what your rights are on paper is real different from knowing what your rights are when a person with a mask is coming at you with a gun in their hand.
Right.
And so we try and talk through what that looks like in every kind of way so people can have an idea how to protect themselves, how to protect their families.
No, I love that. And just thinking about like the Know Your Rights piece of it, you said know your rights and also know your risk. I thought the know your risk was extremely important. How did you land on that in addition to knowing the rights, knowing the risk?
Yeah, well, so, Dream Defenders in general, we're not just an organization that does like education programs. We're not just an organization that tries to give out food and stuff like that to the people, but we've been in the streets ever since we first started. The first thing the Dream Defenders as an organization did was an occupation of the Capitol and the governor's office in Tallahassee for a month. And, there was a march that was over 35 miles demanding justice for Trayvon. So, ever since the founding of Dream Defenders, we've been in the streets doing the work, seeing how things go. And one thing that we've seen, especially through the Black Lives Matter, protests started in 2014, through the 2020 uprising, through all of it, we've seen that, your rights will only mean so much when you're in the streets. Your rights only mean so much even when you're walking down, just driving your family to work, something like that.
Right.
So we recognize just in something that, I myself, I'm an attorney, so like I've seen it as well in my work that, every day we kind of see these people trying to advocate for themselves. Well, your rights ain't a shield. They're not going to protect you from a baton. They're not going to protect you from someone throwing their arms behind your back. They ain't going to protect you from a bullet. So we try and look at it as like, yeah, you got to know your rights, but you got to know how to like navigate your rights in the context of the world in which we're living too.
Wow. Wow. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, because that's important too. And that's something that like we kind of miss a little bit. Like, Because you be like, you need to know your rights, ask the questions, don't do this. But like when somebody's coming at you, what do you do?
Yeah. And so what can people expect? Will you be doing some like actual training, or is this just more like an info session? What can people expect when they show up?
Yeah, so as always, first thing we're going to do is we're going to be giving out some food to some people. We always got some good food. Usually it's the last several months, maybe even years at this point, we've been getting our food catered from Heavies.
Okay.
So it's real good food every time someone comes out to see us. And then, we always kind of first try and get to know each other so everyone kind of feel like they actually know who they're talking to a little bit. And then we'll get into a little bit of training about it. We're going to talk about what Know Your Rights means. We're going to talk about the risk part of it. I'm going to run through a little bit of a training where we're going to talk about, what the rights that you actually have on the ground are. Then we're going to kind of go through some scenarios. So we're going to actually work together to talk about, okay, so we got the idea of it, but let's pretend we're walking down the street, or let's pretend we're driving the car and we're being stopped by police. What are we going to do? Let's say we're being stopped by ICE. What are we going to do? And we're going to talk about different people too, right? Like, I'm a very masculine looking white guy. That's going to be a very different story from someone who's, an older black woman or an undocumented woman trying to get home to her family. So we're going to talk about what your risk level looks like too, so you know how to protect yourself.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And again, just let people know if they wanted to register for the event, or if they want to, pull up, where can they come? What time should they be there?
Yeah, absolutely. So, try and if you're able to make it, we're going to be there at last Saturday of every month except December. We've been doing it since 2016. So January through November, last Saturday of the month, Childs Park Rec Center. That's 4301 13th Avenue South. We usually meet at the Pavilion unless there's something else going on. And it's going to be this Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's going to be really good. We're going to have a good group of people there. We're going to have good food. Should be a real good event.
No, and I thank you. And again, thank you, Jerry, for what you're doing. Llama, Jordanos, the whole team. Shout out to Jay and some of the trailblazers, AG, Shar, and all of the team who we work with, because really excited about what you're doing. I appreciate the consistency. Again, 10 years of Books and Breakfast. I remember we started it in 2016. And so to see that it's still happening and it's still relevant to what we're doing right now is definitely appreciated. So thank you all for what you're doing with the Bay Area Dream Defenders. And we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Thanks very much. I appreciate you as always, Brother John. Look forward to seeing everyone there.
All right. Thank you. There you
Great information.
Lots of great information. And thank you again for those who are just tuning in. You listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We were talking about, Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So it's appropriate that we're talking about Books and Breakfast, which will be happening on Saturday at Childs Park at 11 to 1. And the topic of this month is Know Your Rights, Know Your Risk. And it's going to be a great program for all. So make sure that you pull up. I saw a story. Was a tough story to see about a woman who I'm trying to find it. She was actually charged with attempted murder for taking an abortion pill under these new laws. When they overturned Roe versus Wade. Let me just read it when I stop ad-libbing. So this is a case out of Georgia. It's getting national attention and it's raising big questions about how far abortion laws can go and who they apply to. So there was a 31-year-old woman. She has been charged with attempted murder and in some reports, murder-related charges under Georgia law. So she went to the hospital in December 2025 with severe abdominal pain. Medical staff discovered that she had taken misoprostol, I guess an abortion pill. And then according to the police, she was in her second trimester, which was around 22 to 24 weeks. She delivered a fetus that showed signs of life and survived for about an hour. And then under Georgia law, authorities are arguing that once the fetus was born alive, it was considered a legal person. And that's what led to the attempted murder or murder-related charges. The law that's behind it, Georgia has a strict abortion law that bans most abortions after about 6 weeks where cardiac activity is detected. So the key issues at play here are these laws were mainly written to target the providers or doctors and not necessarily to prosecute pregnant women themselves. So this case in that regard is coming up as unusual because it's actually an individual, not a doctor, that's being charged. And they're saying that it's controversial because it's very rare for a woman to be charged with attempted murder in an abortion related case. So yeah. What you think?
I think we're going to see a lot of these cases.
Okay.
When people can't go to the doctors and have a choice, they then try to make it themselves. And this is why originally abortions, they fought for this so that people wouldn't lose their lives, people wouldn't get sick, because again, she took this pill and then it didn't do what it needed to do. You know what I mean? And it put her it risked her life. And I mean,
end up taking the life of the child.
The child anyway. And so when you're looking at it, and so I'm one of them people that I'm pro-life and pro-choice. Yeah. Like, just because I believe in pro-life don't mean that my will should be forced on you. So it's your choice to do as you will. And people have their reasons why they do it. Yeah. And I don't think that murder, like being charged,
murder charge for an attempted abortion
for 2 months, you know what I mean? Like it's not. Yeah. It's just really crazy, and it's hard to kind of speak on. It's something that you really kind of gotta sit back and think about. But
and they said that that she was a military veteran, and so she was like suffering with PTSD. She has children already, like 2 other children, and she was kind of struggling with the idea of being pregnant, and that kind of influenced her decision. And then what they're saying is, with this Georgia law, the Georgia law may actually protect women from being prosecuted for abortions. So this case could face some serious legal challenges and possibly be dismissed later. They said the way that it got started, there was a hospital security guard who reported her to the police after the staff learned about the abortion. And so, like, you think about that too. Like, it wasn't the doctors or the nurses it was like a hospital security guard. So
and that ain't even your job, sir. Yeah. Like that ain't even your job. Like, you around here, like how you even, and first of all, how you even know the information? Because so I mean, ma'am, look, ma'am, I will be suing the security. Like, how did he even get my medical information? Because he's not a doctor, he's not a nurse. So how did he even know what happened behind those closed doors? Yep. Because he's not even supposed to have that information so that he could go and snitch and tell anybody anything. So once you beat this case, go ahead and get you a case.
The security guard, the company,
yes, all the above.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, again, it's raising questions about medical privacy, patient trust, and when hospitals should involve law enforcement. Caller, we talking about this woman in Georgia who was charged with attempted murder for taking an abortion pill. What's your thoughts?
Well, my challenge, good morning. My challenge with this is the United States military does not do, in my opinion, an adequate enough job with dealing with people who have PTSD. Yeah. So allowing this woman not to have a community around her or people who could have laid eyes on her, because the challenge we have is this was premeditated. Yeah. Okay. The fact that she acquired the pill and did all of this. Mm-hmm. So I say, where was the community that was wrapped around her and her children while she was going through this? Right. So it's a bigger story than. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And so I spoke to a veteran yesterday who's getting ready to retire. And she said to me, one of the first things I'm going to do is get my veteran community around me. Mm-hmm. And so when we look at somebody now being charged with something that was premeditated. Yeah. No, I hear that. Thank you for calling, Coach D. Yeah. No, and that's a great flag. And so it kind of brings up another one of the questions that was asked here. If someone goes to the hospital for help, like, should that information be used to arrest them? Like, no, they should. Because would that stop you from going to the hospital? And to say that is so, I think she made a decision that fits
her situation.
Okay.
Like she has PTSD, like she said, she has these children. And she knows she's not in the right mind frame and place to be able to take care of another child that you know, to come in this world. Call, introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Miss Miko.
Hey, Miko.
What's going on?
Hey, good morning.
Talk to me about we're talking about this woman in Georgia who was charged with an attempted murder for taking an abortion pill. What's your take?
Okay, so that abortion pill, the misoprostol, aka Cytotec, we use that all the time in the labor room to do inductions because it's a cheaper medication. Yes, so you could put it in the buccal or the side of the cheek or up by the cervix. So we do use that to induce women in pregnancy. Okay. Now, when a woman come in and they have like a fetal demise, we give them a high dose of that vaginally. We could do like up to 400 mics, depending on how aggressive the doctor want to be. But since we have this new abortion law, and another name for that drug, I don't know if I mentioned it, is Cytotec. Okay. You'll hear the word Cytotec in the labor room. Okay. So it's an off-label drug that we use to induce mothers all the time over Cervidil. Oh, wow. Once that drug is in or swallowed, it's hard to remove. As with Cervidil, you could just pull the string like a tampon and pull it out. And a lot of doctors don't want to use it because that medication is expensive. This is another reason why I need to get in the community to let people know about our new hospital that's getting ready to open up if it's not already open. But that security guard that ran his mouth, she needs to go after him. And who told him? You're a security guard, baby. You violated HIPAA. But when you in the hospital, we have to report certain things. Right. So if that's law, that was a reportable offense. Okay. After 24 weeks, I think it's 20 weeks, you can't get abortion after 20 weeks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't do it. But a lot of people are using abortion as birth control. Right, right. And that's a big problem.
Which is a bigger conversation that we need to have.
Yes, because when you get ready to go try to have a baby, when you want one, your cervix is not going to be able to hold one. Then they're going to say, now you have an incompetent cervix. So it's another word. We don't use incompetent no more. Now you got to go through you're going to have miscarriages after miscarriages, or you're going to increase your risk of having placenta, accreta, procreta, where the placenta grows into the uterus. Now you're at risk for hysterectomy or postpartum hemorrhage. So there are some cons behind having a lot of abortions.
No, thank you for that, and I appreciate you calling.
You're welcome.
Yes. And that's, I mean, so if you're just tuning in, we're actually talking about the woman in Georgia who was charged with attempted murder for having taken an abortion pill. And that's why I'm pro-choice and pro-life, like what you said, Q, because and when I say choice, it's like making decisions that, like, not, how can I say it? Understanding that you can't just have pleasure without responsibility.
Right. And I don't think that you should I don't think that you should use
abortions as birth control.
I don't agree with 100% don't agree with that. But even though I 100% don't agree with that, I can't force my will on nobody else
at all.
And you know what? And so when you learn that, and I remember like going out to say and how I feel about it, and this ain't got nothing. God gave us free will to choose. So who are we to take that from people? Yeah. And so we'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there. So yeah, keep your eyes open. But this is going to be a case that I think is going to be landmark. I don't know if they're going to like make it big news or not, because some of this stuff, the news determines what's news. And but just understanding like how this is going to play out, I think is going to have implications that are far-ranging, especially in the light of Roe versus Wade being overturned in other states that have.
And this may be the beginning of getting stuff back in alignment. This may be the beginning, but we'll see. Sad. Yeah. A house in Kokeniki caught on fire. A 18-year-old girl lost her life. Her mother and her sibling was took to the hospital with it. So just praying for the family, because I mean they're my neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is, and it's just like, you know, just thinking about prevention. Like, I don't know what the backstory is for it, but you know, just being mindful of the things that's actually, you know, causing these fires. And so, yeah, definitely make sure that you get all your inspections and all your stuff is in place so that we can prevent these things from happening going forward. Call us, Motivational Monday. What's on your mind? Introduce yourself.
Hello?
Qiana,
Yes. You
don't put me on the air.
you on the air.
You on the air.
You're on the air. You can't call me this on
You call from 7:30 to 9.
Yeah.
And you call the on air line and say, don't put me on the air.
And whisper. Okay. Okay. Hang up. Call me afterwards.
I love it. I
don't even know.
So if you whisper, they can't hear you on the air.
Qiana.
Don't put me on the air.
Don't put me.
I gotta love it. Oh man. Let me start with this. Caller, you're on the air.
Caller, you're on the air. Introduce yourself.
Hey, cut all that laughing out. I ain't told y'all no jokes yet. Good morning. Good morning.
But you do want to be on the air, right?
Good morning,
Good
comedian Damon Davis.
What's good? It's motivational.
Yeah,
People.
Hey, how y'all doing this morning? Happy birthday again, Brother John. I was happy to come out and check you out, man. I really came to make sure you was gonna be there. You know you never go nowhere. So I told the boy, I said, he said you can't. I said I just came out to see if this man was gonna show up.
Yes, sir. Because I do like to go outside, but when I do, I like to have a good time.
Hey, you had a great time, brother. I was happy to see you enjoying yourself, bro. Happy 50 again.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I gotta come in there Friday, man, because I got a good comedy show that I'm bringing to the 28th this Saturday to St. Pete. So if y'all can find some time, it's gonna be real fun, man. It's gonna be one of the funnest comedy shows ever. So I want to give away some tickets and come up there and let everybody know about it. But y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man.
No doubt.
All
Thank
right.
you. And it was great seeing you.
It's up there like granny panties. It's up there like granny panties.
Put a link in the comments. And so, yeah, so it's a lot happening, a lot going down. Well, I got a would you rather here.
Okay, but that was so funny. Don't put me on the air.
Don't put me on the air.
And whisper. That was hilarious. That we needed that. Go ahead.
Who is this? It's me, baby. It's me. So would you rather? Here's the would you rather that we have for today. And the would you rather segment is brought to you by Jerish Martin LLC, your go-to for entertainment curation, artist coordination, and event management that will bring your vision to life. So would you rather, and this is one, I've heard this one before, but so I want to get y'all take. Would you rather be with someone who loves you deeply but doesn't respect you, or someone who respects you completely but isn't in love with you?
I won't respect Alex.
Kind of easy, right?
It is. I mean, respect makes you stop you from doing stuff that love won't.
Oh, wait, go back. Say that again.
Respect stop
like
you.
Bar.
Yes, respect stop you people from doing stuff that love won't.
Okay.
And if you have respect for me, there's boundaries that you won't cross.
Okay.
If you love me and don't respect me, you'll just, it's an open disrespect across the board. It can be. And so I want your respect.
Yeah.
And that's a form of love for me as well. Like the respect. Like I don't want your love if it don't come with respect, to be honest.
Is that possible?
What?
To love and not respect?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Your children do it all the time sometimes.
Okay. I hear that.
You know, people do it all the time. Like they
yeah.
And if you don't have those boundaries and things like that, and you allow people to constantly disrespect you, because people can do stuff to hurt you and they know that they're hurting you, but that don't mean that they don't love you. You know what I mean?
That sound like baby boy.
And I'm learning.
I lied to you because I love you.
But it's
if I ain't love you, I'll tell you the truth.
But this is the respect part that they don't have for you.
Okay.
And this could be, and this is not even in like this don't have to be a male and female relationship. This can be any type of relationship that you have, that there's love that's flowing. People can love you and not respect you. I see it all the time.
Wow. Yeah, and I'm with you. I'm gonna choose respect, of course, just to go ahead and get to the answer. But then when we talk about like love without respect, I saw some things that were saying how Sister Hughes calling me now, like I ain't on the air.
Oh yeah,
like I ain't on the air with you. Right? So I'm sorry, I can't take your call right now.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit busy. Send me a text message or something. But love without respect. So this from what I saw, they said that love is more of the connection and the feeling, and respect is the behavior.
Yes.
And so the connection, like it feels good emotionally. But if you have love without respect, then the love eventually fades.
Right? Because you end up finding that love is an action word.
It is.
And so if the action is not matching up with the words, eventually you become unhappy.
Yeah.
Right. And so your words are not aligning, your actions is not aligning with your word. And so what happens is it does on the other end.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time when people are begging their spouse or somebody to get it together. And please, like, I don't like this. And they keep on doing it. And it's because they don't respect, or they feel like you're never going to go. And that's another respect thing. Like, I'm good. Like, I got you. So I ain't really you ain't going nowhere. So they continue. And that person, and I'm not saying that person knows
that. It says love without respect turns into control, frustration, and eventually resentment. And so it does become like okay, I know you love me, even though I don't respect you, and you're not going to do nothing about it or something.
Right. So it just comes like it becomes there, and you be like, so my words, like I'm telling you, like, I don't like it. And you say, I'm sorry. Your sorry don't mean anything if it doesn't have no actions behind it.
Y'all help me out with this. Is it possible to love somebody and don't respect them? You said you right, because when you use the analogy about children, like it's so clear, but it's just like difficult to really.
But it is
how that's possible. But I guess when you start thinking about it through that lens, like about they listen, the boundaries that are being crossed, because like you can love somebody and then like be loose with the boundaries, maybe dismissing their voice, not listening and hearing, certain things. And I guess that would kind of fall under the respect side.
Yeah, because this is not
the love side.
And what happens is
like I love you but not listen to you.
And so it's so much gray when you come in this, because my love language is not everybody else's love language. And the way that people were brought up is different than, because cussing you out and doing all this, if you grew up in a household with that kind of toxicity, you tend to think that may be a form of love,
but somebody else may consider that disrespect,
right? Because I don't know. I don't.
Parents who cuss their children out and like call them, all out their name, like that's all right.
That's all right, and that's in some household, and they be like, they know I love you, and then they take that to and then they meet somebody else who don't like that type of love, and that's disrespectful to them.
Okay, I hear that.
And the other people like, well,
Yeah.
So go ahead, call, introduce yourself.
You're on the air, and we're talking about love and respect. What's going on?
That's hilarious. You hilarious.
We gotta make it clear, apparently.
You can love people and they don't respect you, because sometimes what you see as disrespect, they don't see it as disrespect, so they don't change their behavior because they don't see nothing wrong with it. You see something wrong with it, but they don't.
Okay.
And then like it's almost like the guy that meet the girl, or the girl that meet the guy, he was doing this or she was doing this when you met him, and you feel like it's disrespect, or you thought they was gonna change and they didn't. And you do love that person, but they didn't change, or they do change.
Yeah.
Maybe they change their belief or they change their habits, and then you're like, you weren't like that when I met you. I love you, but I thought you was gonna stay the same. Well, I didn't. I'm sorry. I changed.
Wow.
And what they see as disrespect, you might not see nothing wrong with it. So you like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So why should I change? So you could, you can love somebody and not respect them, but without respect, it ain't gonna last too long.
Okay. So, thank you for that, UB. I appreciate that. And so the respect is what's sustainability factor.
It is, but you can't. And sometimes people love you is to their capability.
Okay.
Right. And sometimes you're asking somebody to fill up a full cup, and all they can do is give you 2 centimeters.
Okay.
That's all they have, and you want them to give you more. And sometimes they're just not capable of reaching you and giving you the love that you need.
That.
And so, and that doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. They're just not the person for you.
Yeah. So I guess the other side of that coin is like when it talks about the respect without love. So they honor you, they support you, they treat you right, but there's no passion, there's no emotional connection. And you might be feeling like it's something missing when it's just like, okay, like I respect you, but I'm just not like goo goo gaga madly in love with you.
But I think once people respect you, they will give you the things that you want.
Okay.
You know, like, because like
if you like want deep emotional connection, and it's like, well, look, I get up, my love language is providing and going to work and making sure that you got what you need, and I do that. Like, that's how I show you I love you and I respect you enough. I don't call you out your name or none of that kind of stuff, but some of the stuff that you're asking me to do, I just don't do. Is that respect without love, or just a different kind of love?
That's a different kind of love, I want to say.
Okay.
Because I mean, let's dive into that.
Yeah, we already walking. We walking the line.
Hey, we are.
Let's go into the deep end.
When you're thinking about it, but this is about knowing your partner, and I think when people respect you, if you have the respect and the love, you want to please your partner.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And there's some things that like you know how like you don't want to hear the conversation, but you sit there anyway.
Never had that experience. I always want to hear it.
Right. But you do it anyway.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, it's something.
Station manager, chief cook, bottle washer, and everything else done. That's right. I appreciate it. Thank you for what you do. So yeah. But
you do it anyway because you respect and love that person.
Yeah.
You know, and I think once somebody respects you, and especially you're in a relationship, the respect that you have for somebody will equal. It's a possibility that it can equal up to the love that you want.
Yeah, and I agree. You can't really build love on top of disrespect. Like
it's really hard.
Yeah,
it's really hard
on top of it. But I mean, like you as well, like made some really great points about how it's possible. But then you think about sustainability for the long term.
It's impossible to hold it for the long term because then the value of your words mean nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and then the person do end up resenting them. And that doesn't mean like they go out there and do like try to get you back. And that's another thing. They think people who are doing the disrespect thinks that the other person wants to do get back.
Okay.
And that's not necessarily. They just want you to respect them.
And that's why they try to keep you from being in a position, because they think that if you ever in a position to do to them what they did to you,
you're gonna get it. But
they're gonna like get you back,
right?
Because that what's coming up for me now is thinking about white folks. I'm sorry, I got going totally left. Like that's why they keep trying to oppress black people,
because they think if
we ever was in a position to do something to them, we would do to them what they did to us.
Right. And that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, because if we was gonna do it, we would have did it by now.
Because your actions does not
forgiving people on the planet.
And what I say, your actions do not change my morals and my integrity. And if it does, then that means that that's not where I stood anyway.
No, I hear that. Now here's the some of these answers are great. My answer is always have their respect. Is Miss Eva. You can't live in an apartment and not respect that lease. You can love your apartment but disrespect that lease. That's a problem. Kiwi, respect me as a person before anything. If you've ever been with someone long term, you know you're not always in love with them. As long as there's respect, the love will eventually come back around. Ashe. I absolutely received that. So thank you. And thank y'all for engaging on that one. I thought that was a good would you rather. And again, brought to you by Jerish Martin. Up next is the Ask Qiana question.
Okay, let's go.
Let me see what we got here. I'm trying to find it. Ask Qiana. This is a good one too. So Ask Qiana. Ask Qiana is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, OCGC.coop. You can become a member owner today. And we're approaching some really great milestones. And so you want to jump in now as I'm going to channel my Miss Eva in the best impression I can. I am a proud member owner of the One Community Grocery Co-op, and we're inviting you to join as well. All right, dear Qiana, my partner is full of great ideas, business plans, goals, things we could do together. And I'll be honest, some of them are actually really good. But here's the problem. Nothing ever gets finished. It's always a new idea, a new plan, a new this is the one. And then it falls off. Somehow I'm the problem. They say I'm not supportive enough, not encouraging enough, and not believing in them. My question is this. At what point does support turn into enabling? Am I wrong for wanting to see consistency before I keep investing my time and energy and belief? Or should I just keep backing them no matter what? How do you support someone's vision without becoming responsible for their follow-through?
You're never responsible for their follow-through. But what you can do is help set up structure.
Okay.
And then once you realize, like, because people are creatures of habit, and you could see where the plan like fall through.
Okay.
A lot of times visionaries cannot execute the plan.
Okay.
They have the vision, but they don't have the structure, and they can't organize it.
Okay.
And so you need somebody else to come in to do that, and you could be that person.
Okay.
Letting them have the vision don't mean that they lead the project, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so once you know where that person falls, it's like, what do you bring to the table? Right? You don't know what the table need. You can't say what you're bringing to the table until you know what the table need. Right. And then once you realize what the table needs, then you can bring that. That may not be you. That could be another person. And that is another form of support to them, because y'all two may not work good together. But what you may do, how y'all work good together, is that you have the resources that bring people in to make their vision come true.
Okay.
And sometimes people need to sit down, they have the plan. And now when you have the plan, you need to map out how are you going to get that. So, a lot of times people miss that roadmap and they're trying to get there, but they don't know how to get there.
Okay.
They don't know like which step 1, 2, 3, 4, how to get there. And that's how you can help them. Cheering them on. And because it is important for your partner to be honest with you and say, okay, great idea, but how are we going to get there?
Yeah.
Ask the hard questions. And sometimes it's frustrating to the person because they feel like you're shooting them down. But no, explain to them, like, I want you to succeed.
Right.
Right. And so what are we going to do different this time that we didn't do the last time, so that we don't have the outcome that we had last time?
Okay.
Because you have the plan, you have the vision for what you want to do, and it's a great idea, but where is the ball being dropped at? Because once we get to that point, that's where we need to stop at, and we need to fix it.
Okay, I hear that. So that means like really having some sincere and honest conversation about like prior projects, and really doing that analysis of like, okay, what really happened with that thing that we were doing, and not from a standpoint of like shame or blame, but for execution,
right?
To be able to see, okay, that was a really good idea. Why aren't we millionaires yet? If that
right,
it's gonna make us millionaires. Why what happened in the process? Like, where did we? Because Auntie Faye used to say this all the time. She said, if you control the process, you control the outcome. And so, really understanding, like, okay, the outcome that we got may be tied to one of the processes. So let's look at the process. Like,
I know my weaknesses. Like I know where, like, I know when to throw my brothers in. I know when to put people in, because I know where I can execute, but it's harder for me to execute because it takes more because that's not where my strong suit is. And so I have to sit down and really.
But I think that's, as you say that, it kind of brings up something for me where it's like, okay, you have enough self-awareness to know where your weaknesses are, but not everybody has that awareness. Like they think like I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me, and
you can, and you know what, and you can, and I tell people this because they say that, but Christ also gives you help.
And he had a squad too.
Right. And that's what
he had him and 12 other people.
And people forget that. And then they was like, well, one of them turned their back. Out of 12, one turned their back again. So most of the team, and they were loyal. And you're gonna have some people that's disloyal.
This is a good Bible study. So anybody who's in the Bible study, examine what did the disciples do? What was their jobs? I know one might have been like a physician, another one was like a tax dude. Like really finding out what these people do. They might help you with you putting your team together.
And that's really putting the team together and then knowing your partner, because again, you may not be the person that needs to have this conversation with them.
Okay.
You might need to pull somebody
be able to hear it from
right
you.
Because you know you're the partner, they take everything, you know, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You may need to pull in a homeboy, a mama, a pastor, and be like, hey, like he has this vision. I know that, or she.
Yeah.
And they're trying to execute it, and this is the problem. Do you have some ways that you can help, like suggestions or things like that, so we can do it? And maybe your plan needs to be delivered by somebody else. You don't actually have to be the person that deliver it. So you just got to figure it out.
Well,
that's it.
Have it. Thank you for that one. That was a great Ask Qiana question. Y'all can please put your thoughts, your reflections in the chat. We got to get out of here, but I do want to let y'all know that we have a really special broadcast on Wednesday as well. We have Gabby Robinson from Black Voters Matter. She's going to come in and give us some legislative session updates. We're going to talk about some of these crazy laws and also some opportunities for us to engage here locally. And it'll, of course, is What's on Your Mind Wednesday. So make sure that y'all tap in. The phone lines are always open and you will be on the air if you call it.
Yeah.
So thank y'all again for tapping in. Up next is Sister Hughes.
Lose your shoe.
And shout out all around the house. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.